The subject of this public model documentation is the physical asset XAU, universally recognized as gold. We begin our log at exactly 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on May 27, 2026. The target cycle designated for this record is XAU_2_2. This record strictly tracks fixed geometric parameters and observed market progression. It functions solely as a chronological log, operating entirely independent of predictive assumptions. This technical chart displays the specific Phase 1 architecture mapped on May 27th. Within this structure, primary entry M is established at the exact price of $4,427.416. Further down the structure, secondary entry P of C is marked at $4,231.516. As documented in the Phase 1 criteria, this specific level may or may not be reached. The calculated mean entry mathematically positions itself squarely between these 2 points, at $4,329.46. Together, these exact coordinates form the fixed starting framework required to accurately track the asset's observed events. This data table organizes our strict baseline parameters. The hypothetical capital is set at $100,000, with an expected maximum drawdown of 5%, equaling $5,000. The contract size is exactly 100 ounces. To find the total risk parameters, the third triangle domain of 12.56% is multiplied by a defined risk coefficient of 2. This calculation outputs a precise risk domain of 25.12%. Applying that 25.12% risk to the mean entry establishes an expected low price of $3,241.09. Factoring in our expected maximum drawdown, this mandates a total position size of 0.04. Both trade sizes are calculated using the hypothetical capital, the investor's maximum allowed drawdown, the third triangle domain percentage, the risk coefficient, and the contract size. Dividing the total position size of 0.04 across the 2 entries dictates that each trade size equals 0.02. This rigid mathematical sizing framework completely secures the boundaries of the model, locked in well before any future price observation takes place. Returning to the Phase 1 chart architecture, we can map the upper boundaries of the model. The structure operates within a fixed trapezoid time duration of 24 days. The first designated coordinate, target 1, acting as the mirror or lower trapezoid boundary, is plotted precisely at $4,487. Moving upward, target 2 aligns with apex N, situated strictly at $4,701. Finally, target 3 marks the absolute top of the trapezoid framework at an exact level of $4,980. These specific coordinates act strictly as fixed spatial data points for calculating potential scenarios. They do not represent guarantees of future market behavior. Utilizing this framework, we compute the hypothetical outcomes. Scenario number 1 assumes a single primary entry at coordinate M, concluding with a full exit at target 3. This chart shows the resulting mathematical return for scenario 1. Based on the established contract sizing, the expected total profit yields $1,105, generating a 1.1% return, or a 16.73% expected annual return. The second dataset shows scenario number 2, which incorporates a dual entry approach. The first entry at M exits at target 3, while a second entry at P of C completes its exit at target 2. Adding the initial $1,105 to the secondary profit of $945 produces a combined expected profit of $2,050. This equates to a 2.05% return, projecting an expected annual return of 31.17. As documented by the visible data, the physical price made direct contact with the delayed mirror, serving as the left boundary of the trapezoid, at precisely $4,508. Because of this exact spatial contact with the boundary architecture, Phase 2 is officially logged as completed. Will the next phase be Phase 3? We are navigating the market to see what happens next. Logging Phase 2 confirms the asset physically interacted with the established geometric model. It cleanly concludes this step of the observation cycle without assigning causation. This analysis is strictly part of public model documentation. It is not financial advice. Essential personal funds should never be invested based on these observations. Furthermore, the model strictly prohibits utilizing leverage above 10. To review the complete set of parameters and unabridged public logs, please access the official portal.